Hey guys, One of Chaos here with another video for you guys. Today I'll be making my last mock draft before the real NFL draft this upcoming Thursday. I believe the draft starts at 4 or 5 p.m. Pacific time. So tune in, guys. I believe the channels that are gonna be it's gonna be on TV is going to be, I believe it's CBS. The NFL Network and ESPN are the ones who are going to broadcast it. So tune in to see what your favorite team is going to select this year, guys. This year there will be like a normal draft like 2019. It won't be like 2020. I'm not sure how they're going to do it. Whether it's going to be like a handshake, whether Roger Goodell's going to hug someone or whatever. It might be from the distance. Who knows, guys? Either way, without further ado, let's get started, guys. So, with the first pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars selecting Trevor Lawrence, quarterback out of Clemson. Like, guys, as we all know, there's no getting out of this pick. Trevor Lawrence is going to be the pick here no matter what. If it's not, I am going to be extremely shocked. Like, I'm talking about The Undertaker losing at WrestleMania 30. Shocked. Like, literally. That's pretty much the best way I can explain how shocked I would be. It's to put in how we all didn't think that that the Undertaker lose at WrestleMania, let alone to Brock Lesnar. So, like I said, it literally has to be Trevor Lawrence. So with the second pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the New York Jets selecting Justin Fields, quarterback out of Ohio State. A lot of people have Zach Wilson out of BYU. I just feel like new head coach Robert Saleh is gonna want someone that's football ready, someone that's ready to start. I just feel like he needs someone there, like it's gonna start. And he doesn't want to build someone up he doesn't want to have that development progress. And I feel like Zach Wilson is a development progress man. I'm not saying that he's gonna take as long as somebody like Mac Jones, but I just feel like Zach Wilson needs to develop a little bit better. So, like I said, Justin Fields is the pick here at pick number 2. With the third pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Zach Wilson, quarterback out of BYU. Now, the reason I have the 49ers selecting Wilson here is because they have Garoppolo right now. They can use Garoppolo as a stepping stone for Wilson to develop for that 1 or 2 years that Garoppolo is gonna be under contract for. After that, they can literally trade Garoppolo, and by then I think Wilson would be better. So yeah, with the fourth pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Falcons selecting Kyle Pitts, tight end out of Florida. Look, guys, after the quarterbacks are gone, there's only literally 2 players that I can say are the best, and that's Kyle Pitts and Penei Sewell. Those are the only other 2 I can say, man, we're literally worth a top 5 pick, other than the quarterback. Yeah, literally, that's what I think. It's my opinion. With the 5th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Cincinnati Bengals selecting Jamar Chase, wide receiver out of LSU. Now, many of you thinking, why would they select a receiver? Well, look, guys. Yeah, they have T. Higgins. They selected him last year in the 2nd round. Yeah, they have Tyler Boyd. But other than that, they really don't have anyone. I mean, if you're gonna say that they have Auden Tate, I don't think Auden Tate's the answer at that third receiver spot. I'm not saying that Jamar Chase is gonna be the 3rd receiver. If I had my choice, it would be Boyd, then Jamar Chase, and then it would be T. Higgins. Higgins is, in my opinion, just better in the slot overall. And I think he would be the best available player as far as what the Bengals need. With the 6th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Miami Dolphins selecting Devontae Smith, wide receiver out of Alabama. Everybody knows they need a receiver. I mean, Parker can't do all of it on his own. Gesicki is not really reliable all the time. He's not consistent, so they need more weapons. They go out and get, arguably, if not the 2nd or even the best receiver in this draft. With the 7th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Detroit Lions selecting Jalen Waddle, wide receiver out of Alabama. They wanted Smith, but of course, Dolphins jumped the gun on them, and they end up selecting the second best receiver in Alabama this year. With the 8th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Panthers select Rashawn Slater, offensive guard / offensive tackle out of Northwestern. Now, again, to what I said a couple on my recent mock draft, is the Panthers are kind of in a mismatch where they want an offensive guard, they want an offensive tackle, because of the fact that they need so much depth at each position. They need a left tackle, but at the same time they also need a guard. So my best opinion would be to select Rashawn Slater and see where he fits the best. With the 9th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Denver Broncos selecting Micah Parsons, linebacker out of Penn State. I just don't really see anyone else at this pick unless it's a cornerback going here, guys. It's just the Broncos need help at the linebacker and cornerback position. They just traded a 2021 6th rounder to the Panthers for Teddy Bridgewater. So quarterback is not a need anymore. They have Bridgewater and they have Drew Lock. Those guys are going to battle out for the QB1. I don't know who's going to win. I mean, honestly, for me, it would be the experience, and it would be Teddy Bridgewater. But it can be a fair fight here for this duo of quarterbacks. So again, Michael Parsons, linebacker, is the pick here at number 9. With the 10th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Patrick Surtain, cornerback out of Alabama. Say what you say, or you might think, yeah, they need offensive line help. Yes, they need cornerback help. I mean, hell, they even need linebacker help. But they just literally saw Michael Parsons go, so they're gonna go with the next best available player in their mind, and that's the player of need, and that's cornerback Patrick Surtain. The second. With the 11th pick, I actually have the Chargers. Remember what I said, guys? And Tom Telesco did say this in a press conference. If the Chargers are in prime spot to try and get Sewell, they will trade up. So this is what I have the Chargers doing. They trade up with the Giants, and in this process, they end up giving up their 2021 first, third, and fifth, and their 2022 second and fifth to the Giants in return for the 11th overall pick this year, a 4th round pick next year, and in 2023 a 3rd round pick. That's what I have the Chargers. So it's gonna be a pick of a trade of what's what. So with that being said, as you guys already know, obviously the Chargers will end up selecting Penei Sewell, offensive tackle out of Oregon. Herbert gets his man. These two. If this happens, guys, it's gonna be a matchmaking for the years to come. This guy's gonna be the cinder block of our offensive line. I see if Sewell does come in, right, and he does end up being the starting left tackle for us, for the Chargers. And the way I picture him is he's gonna be a leader in the offensive line. I believe he's going to be or resemble Quentin Nelson for what he is to the Colts, to the Chargers. That's how I envision Penei Sewell being as a leader. I mean, they're both great leaders, and I think Penei Sewell demands respect, demands leadership, and those Sewell and basically Sewell knows what Herbert wants, and Herbert can literally trust Penei Sewell. So I mean, it's just a matchmaking. It's just a making. You know what I mean. It's like a match made in heaven, basically, for them two. With the 12th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Eagles selecting Christian Darrisaw, offensive tackle out of Virginia Tech. They need a lot of help in many positions, but I think because of the fact that they did hire an offensive coordinator in I forgot his name. I think Nick Mariani or Sirianni or whatever his name is. He used to be an offensive coordinator for the Chargers and then eventually the Colts. Now he's with the Eagles as the head coach, and I think the first thing he's going to want to do is address the offensive line to protect his quarterback in Jalen Hurts. So I think Christian Darrisaw would be the perfect fit for him, as Jason Peters is returning, but most likely will be an offensive guard to ease the pass rush on him. With the 13th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Giants selecting J.C. Horn, cornerback out of South Carolina. They need a lot of help in the defensive back position. They've been getting better. They have stud safeties. I believe they signed Adoree Jackson, cornerback, in the free agency, but they still need help. So I think literally this would be a good cornerback trio between Jackson, what's that one of the guys' name, Bradbury, and now J.C. Horn. That's gonna be a very good cornerback trio. With the 14th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Bears. Okay, the Bears trading up to number 14. Okay, to number 14. So they're giving the Vikings their first round pick this year, their third round pick this year, their fifth round pick this year, along with the seventh round pick this year. So basically a first, a third, a fifth, and a seventh. Okay, I'm sorry, my bad. That's my mistake. First, third, and fifth, and then a second and a third next year, and in 2023 they're giving up a second as well. And in return, the Bears get a first this year, a fourth this year, a fifth next year, and a sixth in 2023. So that's what I have. So with the 14th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Chicago Bears selecting Trey Lance, quarterback out of North Dakota State. Look, guys, they have Andy Dalton, and they have Nick Foles. Those guys are not the answer at quarterback. Literally, it's not. So, I mean, they're going to jump the gun. They're going to try to jump the Patriots to get Trey Lance. That's just the way I see it. Trey Lance is literally the best, way better than Mac Jones. Still, I think the Bears, or whether it's the Bears or somebody else that needs a quarterback, or will need a quarterback in the future, with whoever has an old quarterback at the time, they will trade up if Trey Lance is there. So with that being said, with the 15th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the New England Patriots selecting Mac Jones, quarterback out of Alabama. It's literally the best thing I can select for the Patriots. They need a quarterback of the future. Newton will probably last a year or two with them. I mean, if he fucking plays like he did last year, he ain't gonna last crap. He'll probably last half season. So yeah, with the 16th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have this Arizona Cardinals selecting Christian Barmore, defensive tackle out of Alabama. They need defensive interior help, and I think Barmore would be a perfect fit for them. With the 17th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Las Vegas Raiders selecting Greg Newsome, the second cornerback out of Northwestern. Yeah. The Raiders are fucking horrible at cornerback position. I mean, they got Arnett last year, and that guy is a complete bust. So, we're going to see what happens with this guy. With the 18th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Dolphins selecting Elijah Vera Tucker, offensive tackle / offensive guard out of USC. I don't know what position they would put him in, whether it's guard or tackle. It's just the preference. Preference of what they want to do. With the 19th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Washington football team would select Rashad Bateman, wide receiver out of Minnesota. They still need help. Yeah, I believe they got I forgot what receiver they got in free agency, but they're still going to, I believe it was something Samuel something, but I think they're still going to need a lot of help in that receiver position. With the 20th pick via the Bears, the Vikings select Trevon Moehrig, safety out of TCU. Sorry guys, there's a jet passing by right now. Welcome to Fresno. With the 21st pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Indianapolis Colts selecting Elijah Moore, wide receiver out of Mississippi. Look guys, Ghost is not getting any younger. AKA T.Y. Hilton is not getting any younger. Pascal is I mean, yeah, they got up-and-coming receivers, but I don't know, guys. They need someone that's going to start right away, and I feel like Elijah Moore can't start right away. With the 22nd pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Titans selecting Walker Little, offensive tackle out of Stanford. Yeah, they need offensive tackle after the whole Isaiah, what was his name? Isaiah something. Uh, they literally butched that pick. So I don't know what his last name is, but it's the offensive tackle they selected last year. With the 23rd pick, I have the Jets selecting Kwity Paye, edge rusher out of Michigan. Saleh is gonna want to basically remake what he did in San Francisco, and he starts this with Kwity Paye. With the 24th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Seahawks trading up with the Steelers. Okay, with the Steelers to select Tevin Jenkins, offensive tackle / offensive guard out of Oklahoma State. Look, guys, they lost a lot of depth in the offensive line position, and I think they need to trade up. They need to trade up to get an offensive guard, offensive tackle. These guys are going to be going fast. And what the Seahawks will be giving up is they'd be giving up their 2021 number 56 pick. They'd be giving up their 2022 second and third, along with their 2023 first for the Steelers. In return, the Seahawks get the 24th pick this year, okay, and a 4th round pick this year as well. So with the 25th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Caleb Farley, cornerback out of Virginia Tech. They still need help in the cornerback position. Yeah, they have Sidney Jones. They got what's that one cornerback? Shaquille Griffin. They got Shaquille Griffin in the free agency, but they still need help at that secondary. So I think Caleb Farley would be a great CB if he can stay healthy. With the 26th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the the Browns selecting Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, Koramoah, linebacker out of Notre Dame. They need linebacker help. As of recent years, they've been getting decent linebackers. Just they're too injury prone. So hopefully this guy is a linebacker for the future for them. With the 27th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Ravens and Falcons trading up, guys. I have the Falcons trading up with the Ravens for the 27th pick. So the Falcons are back in the first round to select Jason Oweh, edge rusher out of Penn State. With this, the Falcons are giving up a 2nd and a 3rd this year, a 2022 3rd, and a 2023 4th. For this pick for the Falcons. So in return, the Falcons get the 27th pick, and well, that's it. So with the 28th pick, I have the Saints selecting Asante Samuel Jr., cornerback out of Florida State. They need help. They need someone to help Marshawn Lattimore, and I think Asante Samuel Jr. would fit right in to that defense. With the 29th pick, I have the Packers selecting Terrace Marshall Jr., wide receiver, LSU. They're finally going to give Devontae Adams the help he needs on the opposite side. I think he's going to need time to develop, but I think he should develop really, really well, at least by midseason. With the 30th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Bills selecting Jalen Phillips, edge rusher out of Miami. They went edge rusher last year. I believe in the 1st or 2nd. I can't remember what pick it was, but what round it was. But they did end up going edge rusher. But I mean, Jerry Hughes is getting old, so they're gonna need someone for the future, and I think Phillips would fit right into that defense. With the 31st pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Ravens selecting Dylan Radunz, offensive tackle out of North Dakota State. I believe he's an original right tackle, but I think he camped, which would be good because I think his friend is Orlando Brown, who's the original left tackle for them. He'll fit right in there, and then right tackle will be Radunz. He'll be a good fit for them at that right tackle position for them. So again, guys, Dylan Radunz, offensive tackle out of North Dakota State for the Ravens at pick 31. And the last pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, I have the Buccaneers selecting Azeez Ojulari, edge rusher out of Georgia. Look, guys, Jason Pierre-Paul is getting old. Shaquille Barrett just signed a 4-year, $60-something million contract. You got to prepare for the future. You don't want to spend that kind of money on our edge rusher again, not until, you know, those 4 or 5 years are up with Barrett. So meanwhile, through that, you get Ojulari, and you get basically like a trio of edge defenders between Pierre-Paul and Barrett and Ojulari coming up. So I think that's a great fit for the Bucs. They add to what the defense did against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, which I've never seen the Patrick Mahomes just be obliterated by any team other than the Chargers in the first two quarters of the 2020 season. But even then, I mean, it doesn't compare to what the Bucs were able to do in that Super Bowl. So props to the Bucs on that Super Bowl win. All due respect, fuck you, Tom Brady. I mean, I honestly wanted the Bucs to win just because I hate the Chiefs. They're our rivals. Like I said, no disrespect to you Chiefs fans. It's just, we're rivals, guys. I'm supposed to hate you guys. Not hate you guys, but, you know, the team. And, yeah, fuck Mahomes. But either, guys, this is going to be it for this mock draft. Hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. And always, guys, stay classy.